Yes. Yes, goddesses. Welcome, 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 welcome. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Yes, 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 yes. Blessings, 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 and welcome to all. Oh my goodness. It has been a magnificent week. I want to just share with you. I wasn't even intending on sharing this, but just leaning in with you as a beautiful healing empowerment goddess circle. And today is day 4 of our journey, and we're going to be talking about how to begin to ignite the goddess within using a morning routine, a transformational morning routine. Just in being in circle with you and being in concert with you has been transformational for me as well, in terms of my abundance of money, of love, of miracles, and manifesting and guidance. And that is the magic that we have when we are all together. So I am so happy for the blessing of you. So deep bow to you, my beautiful sisters, my beautiful goddess sisters. Deep bow to you. I'm so glad that you are here. Yay! I'm looking at your comments. People are saying they bought the book, they bought the cards. There's a whole thread just for Australians in our Facebook group. And for those of you who stay to the end today, I'm going to be doing 3 readings. I'm going to choose 3 people and we're going to be doing some readings together. So I'm really, really excited. Yay, someone is talking about the checks that they received. People have won lotteries. It has been a magnificent week. And so, like I said, today we are igniting the goddess within. Type into the comments, ignite the goddess within. Ignite the goddess within. Yes, ignite the goddess within. Yes, ignite the goddess within. Yay! Which is what we have been doing all week. And incidentally, is the name of my upcoming Hay House Goddess course. We are igniting the goddess within. So let me introduce myself if we're just meeting for the first time. Where have you been all week? Where have you been all my life? I'm Abiola Abrams, best-selling Hay House author. So listen, my beautiful goddesses. I'm going to invite you, while I'm introducing myself, I'm going to invite you to type into the comments a brag about yourself. All right, we're stepping into the divine feminine. We're owning our power. We're owning our beauty. So right now, I want you to show off. Give me a brag. All right, so I am a best-selling Hay House author, and there would have been a time where I would have been felt scared to say that. Oh my God, what are they gonna think of me? Are they gonna think, who does she think she is? Better not say that. Better downplay. Better squash myself. Better hide. No, best-selling Hay House author. I am an oracle creatrix. I'm an international speaker and retreat leader and course creator. And I'm the founder of womanifesting.com, where you can hang out with me on the site or social media or wherever. Yay! I'm loving your brags. I'm seeing a financially strong woman. I'm seeing a doctor. I'm seeing a cat whisperer, a poker player, a beautiful heart, amazing family, incredible speaker. Yes, wonderful mother. What else? Award-winning mom. Yes, amazing person, wonderful therapist. Yes, oh my God, gifted Reiki master and healer, priestess, teacher. Yes, wellness coach. Yes, goddesses. So you can see the incredible people that are around you. Look at you, you master manifester, how you manifested this incredible circle of wonder, of mystics, of magical goddesses. Yes, a belly dancer. Yes, come on, belly dancer. Yes, 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 yes. All right, so let's jump into some gratitude so we can talk about this ignite Ignite the Goddess Within morning ritual, because how we begin our days sets the tone for everything that you're wanting to manifest, everything you're wanting to call forward, the abundance in your life. A morning ritual and an evening ritual, having a morning routine and an evening routine, are incredibly important to you igniting the goddess within. And it has been quite a week. We started, of course, with on day one with Goddess Lakshmi, who has helped so many of you call forward your prosperity. Thank you, Goddess Lakshmi. We then worked with Goddess Venus and Aphrodite and Inanna and Astarte, all of the goddesses that Goddess Venus is a mirror of. And we thank you for the love being ignited, Goddess Venus. And then yesterday, we got into the healing mama energy of Goddess Iset, Goddess Isis, the healer energy. Yes, Goddess All Is Well says I'm magical healer. Yes, 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 yes. We got into that energy with Goddess Iset. So right now, thinking of all of that, all of the prosperity that you are connected to, all of the prosperity that is your birthright, the way that blood flows through your veins easily and effortlessly that they cannot put a price tag on. That is how worthy you are. That is how incredible you are. That is how abundant and magnificent you are. And now I want you to lean into the energy of the goddess who is energetically to the left of you as we stretch around this big, beautiful globe. Ooh, okay, maybe she's in Chantilly, France, where I had a retreat. It was magnificent. We worked with horses. Hello, goddess in Chantilly, France. And we're gonna lean into the energy of the goddesses to the right of us. Okay, maybe they're in that circle over there in Australia in the group, the chat of all of the goddesses in our circle who are in Australia. Hey, goddesses, Sydney, I see you. Woo, and we bring it all together and begin with Mother, God, Goddess, Divine, Great One, Most High. Thank you so very much for helping us to come together like this as a goddess circle together like this is nice and transformational. Thank you so very much for waking us up today, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Thank you for the awakening. Thank you for the connection to each other and for reminding us on this big, vast, beautiful planet that you have created with us, for us, around us, with love, that we are not alone and that we are ultimately and divinely connected to each other and connected to you. Thank you for the gift of ritual. Ritual creates our relationship with the divine. Thank you for the gift of ritual. Please continue to guide us and keep us, and let us know at any moment when we are in alignment, and help us nudge back gently when we are out of alignment. Continue to remind us where you would have us go, what you would have us do, what you would have us say, and to whom. And for this, we are so very grateful. And in your name, we say, Amen, Ashe, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Amen, Ashe, and so it is. Yes, my beautiful goddesses. Amen, Ashe, and so it is. And so if you already have a morning routine, I'm going to invite you to add the elements that we're going to be talking about today. If you do not have a morning routine, I'm going to invite you to create one, because every day when you open your eyes and come back into this sacred earth school again, it is a reset. It is a chance, an opportunity all over again for you to live in your divine greatness, for you to step more fully into your power, for you to ignite the goddess within. And although I have been doing this work for, as I said, most of my life now, and this work runs in my family on both sides. Yesterday, the key of life, the Ankh that I was holding up for Goddess Iset, actually was, it hangs in my parents' house. That was my dad's because I left mine here. And so, I have the gift and the benefit of doing this work, having this family lineage. However, that does not mean that me, my parents, anyone we're connected to is, skipping the light fantastic all the time. We're all in this earth school together. Type that into the comments. We're all in this together. If the past few years have taught you nothing, they should have taught you just that. We are all in this together. And we are all doing the very best that we can. And so, if you want to give yourself the daily gift of intention, if you want to give yourself the daily gift of, okay, putting your best magical foot forward, your best gorgeous foot forward, having a morning routine is what I would recommend for each and every person. And so I jotted down the things that for me help me on a daily basis to be able to ignite the goddess within. Okay. And these are 7 things that I'm going to share with you, which sounds like a lot of things, and I can tell you, especially now, having a baby. I remember when my daughter was, when she was about a week old, and just thinking like, crying actually. Being in a foreign country, I mean, it's the country of my family, but to me, I'm born and raised in New York, so being in another country, by myself in the morning and crying and being like, oh my God, I apologize to each and every one of my clients who's a mom, who I said, well, can't you just squeeze out, why don't you just wake up 15 minutes earlier and do this? Why don't you? Well, you could just wake up 15 minutes earlier and make this happen. And I was like, oh my God. So I fully understand. I get it. Someone says, yes, mama, I feel, being a mama, they feel seen. Yes. Yes. So, to any coaches, teachers, priestesses out there that are telling mamas, just wake up 15 minutes earlier and do this. Don't say that anymore, okay? So the way, someone said, they try to incorporate these things with their children. That's the best way to do it. So here are the 7 things. And if you can only grab one, then grab one. Okay. Do what is in alignment for you and toss the rest. But the 7 things that, I call usually a manifesting morning that help you to ignite the goddess within. So you want to start, of course, with replenishing yourself, with hydrating yourself. Start with water. We are made of water. We wake up and you've been traveling spiritually, through your dreams. So you want to wake up and replenish yourself, okay? You want to wake up, have some water before you have any tea, coffee, whatever it is, any other beverage. Start with water. Start with water, okay? Realizing that's not even on the list. So 8 things. All right. Number 1, water. Number 2, you want to have a connection practice, what I call a connection practice. So breath work, meditation, visualization, EFT tapping, emotional freedom technique. These are all things that I use, connection practices, which connect you with the divine, connect you with yourself, bring you into the present moment. You could also call them mindfulness practices. Different things work for different people. You may, maybe sitting and doing a breath work exercise doesn't work for you, but doing meditation or emotional freedom technique does. So different things work for different people. Maybe, yoga, somatic practice where you are doing breath work and your body work at the same time is what you need to do. But something for at least 3 minutes to connect you back to here. Okay. Here, all of the above. Okay. Breath of fire is really potent and powerful. Different things work for me at different times depending on what is going on. Guided meditation for me has been the best thing. Guided meditations and guided visualizations. That's why I make those. If you have the Hay House app, if you don't have the Hay House app, I think that they have a free trial of it. But if you have the Hay House app, I have a bunch of guided meditations and visualizations that you can just download on there. So begin with that, a connection practice. Then number 3, you want to do something that raises your heart rate, something where you're sweating or breathing, moving, something, walking is the easiest thing to do. Something that moves your body, something that raises your heart rate. For me, my current workout is carrying around a 17-pound bundle of joy. That's my workout at this moment, and it is what it is, and it is enough. Okay? Yes. People are talking about different things that you could do to detox, like there's lemon water that I use and other things like that, but begin with just water first by itself. Okay, so moving on. Number 4, morning pages. Morning pages have changed my life. I've done morning pages for 20 years. Yep, 20 what year is it? 22 years. And I first learned about morning pages in a book named The Artist's Way by someone named Julia Cameron. And what it is basically when you wake up for 20 minutes or 3 pages, whichever comes first, you just write. You just write freestyle, not worrying about grammar. You're not writing for it to be ever reread by you or anyone else. You're just getting the gunk out. Sometimes when I do morning pages, it's dreams. Dreams come out. Sometimes when I do morning pages, it's scripting, which is a manifesting practice as well. Different things come out at different times, but this is a practice that, especially for those of you who are creatives, which I believe we're all creatives, but if you are doing something like writing a book, creating an album, interior design, whatever way that your creativity expresses itself, doing morning pages is really important. So morning pages, the difference between morning pages and regular kinds of journaling, there are tons of different kinds of journaling, and I'm a proponent of all of them. But morning pages, with journaling, often, at least for me, when I'm doing journaling at night, I'm downloading what has happened and analyze, for my analysis, for me to think about, and it helps me to be able to know what I know. Morning pages is more like just freestyle, free writing. Again, it's not for you to ever read again necessarily. It's just downloading what is there. It's emotional, spiritual, mental cleansing. Okay, and it's sometimes it's just meditation on the page. Is one way to look at it, as an additional mindfulness practice. Okay. And as I said, sometimes it's ranting, sometimes it's dreams, sometimes it's gratitude, sometimes it's scripting. And if you don't know what to write, here is the easiest way to begin. Just keep writing, I don't know what to write, and it'll come to you. It's a way of being present in the present moment. Okay. Yes, someone says great for problem solving. It's wonderful. So morning pages. Okay. Then number 5, all right, setting intentions. Your intention defines your day and defines every single thing. And the power of intention is unmatched. The power of intention is absolutely unmatched. And so what is your intention for this day? You should have a very clear intention. You should always be very clear about, like right now, we, at the time of this recording, made a seasonal switch, right? So with the equinox, depending on what part of the world you're in, okay, well, what is my intention for this new season of my life? What's my intention for attending this webinar with Goddess Abiola? What's my intention for whatever it is, being very clear on your intention, particularly when you're going into conversations. For those of us who have people pleaser backgrounds, or if you've dealt with codependency, being very clear about your intention gives you a clarity, a power, and a strength. And allowing also then for yourself to feel your feelings without being afraid that you're going to be, thrown off because you're clear on your intention is a wonderful divine feminine practice, because us feeling our feelings is something that we've all been ushered away from in different ways. And that's why we have so many challenges with addictions and all sorts of things, because we're trying to numb and avoid the way that we feel. And you feeling your feelings is divine feminine magic. Type into the comments, I am feeling my feelings. I now have the courage to feel my feelings. I am allowing myself to feel my feelings. It sounds so simple. I don't have to tell my baby to feel her feelings. She feels her feelings, but we get practiced out of it. And we think about, oh, what does someone else think? And, ways to numb and avoid and mute ourselves and all of those things. No, come back into your body, come back into the present moment. Allow yourself to feel your feelings. Yes. And so ask yourself, what is my intention? What's my intention in going into this moment, this next segment of my life, or this next moment of conversation, or this day in terms of a morning routine? What is my intention today? And it could be something very simple. My intention is to love. My intention is to shine. My intention is to be magnetic and attract. My intention is being very clear, being able to complete that sentence for yourself. What is my intention today? What is my intention? What is my sacred intention? What is my divine intention? Just what is my intention, period. Okay? And then number 6, pull a card. Invite a goddess into your energetic space to start the day. Download your guidance. This is a great way for you to connect with your guidance. You're igniting the goddess within, and you know what you know. But sometimes, and that's why divination is a practice that is connected with all of the cultures that I come from, because divination helps you to know what you know. It helps you to also invite in the energy of whether it's ancestors or angels or goddesses that you're working with in order to have clarity. And so pulling a card, which works hand in hand with your sacred intention. What's your intention for the day? Pulling a card to clarify, to get some guidance, to come clear, to come into the present moment is an important part for me of my guidance for the day. Yes. So, someone says, what card? So I'm speaking specifically about oracle cards or tarot cards. So, for me, I usually at this moment am pulling from this deck, the African Goddess Rising deck, but there are many other decks that I work with. I just purchased Hay House's new Sufi deck. I was so excited about it, their Sufi tarot, and I didn't wait to, try to see if they were going to send me one. I just purchased it. So pulling a card, just shuffling your deck and pulling your card for the day, which I usually don't even use the language of pulling a card. I use the language of, communing with the goddesses, inviting a goddess, seeing which goddess shows up for you, because that's what you're doing. It's much deeper than just pulling a card, but that's physically what you are doing, seeing which goddess shows up for you. And I want to share that, one of the things that makes this deck that was gifted to me by my ancestors for you, that made downloading this deck so special, is that there are shadow goddesses in this deck. People will often say, someone said in the Facebook group that she was doing a reading and she was worried because she didn't know because it was a positive reading, I think about her job or something like that. And she didn't know if, well, oracle cards, and it's a positive reading, but oracles are usually positive. Not this deck. This deck will tell you the truth about yourself to your face. This deck will tell you the truth about yourself and everyone you know to your face. So there's a myth that oracle cards are somehow less potent than tarot. Not true in all cases. So, all right. So that's what I mean by pulling a card, which again works hand in hand with your intention. You could pull the card and then set your intention, or you could set your intention and then pull the card. And there are different ways to do this. You may shuffle the deck. Some people, will kind of just put the cards out there and spread them out and pick one and see which one shows up. Some people shuffle them until one falls out and sees which goddess is leaping forward, as I call it, in order to be seen. There are many different ways, and if you're working with my deck, this deck, then there's a guidebook that is not a throwaway. Please definitely read and use the guidebook, which will help you to go deep on each goddess. And of course, I just randomly opened it, and it is the goddess that I pulled today, that showed up today as our intention, Goddess Mayat, the Egyptian goddess of balance, who in this practice, this past pathway, represents giving and receiving, the divine feminine practice of receiving. And so I just opened it, and here is her page. And so definitely use the guidebook, which also includes spreads and talks about how to use the cards and how to work with them. Yes, beautiful affirmation, Goddess Debbie. She says, I'm an open receiver. Type that in the comments. I am an open receiver. I receive easily and effortlessly. Don't worry about spelling. Type it in the comments. You watching it on replay too. I would receive easily and effortlessly. Then number seven thing is, it's a part of a morning routine, and is working with affirmations. And I work with affirmations a lot in my upcoming course, Ignite the Power, Ignite the Goddess Within, which I hope that you will come onto, and we can continue this journey together. I love this project. I put my heart and my soul into it. It includes 7 goddesses that we're going to be working with together, 7 rituals that we're going to be doing, 7 meditations and visualizations that we're going to be doing together. And it includes 2, as a bonus, 2 live coaching sessions. And we're going to be doing a Goddess Soul Book. And a Goddess Soul Book is basically, we're going to be creating your own Goddess Soul Book. And the cool thing is that I worked with Hay House closely, and they are making this so accessible, and it's almost 60% off. And it's like the offering for it is almost, I would think almost anyone can access it. And so that is very deeply important for me, with the almost 60%, I think it's like around $149. And there's a payment plan. $149, and there's a payment plan. So it's, the price of, I live in New York City. So like, the price of, in New York, nothing is $149. So I'm hoping that it's a journey that you will continue with me on. So anyway, I digress. So affirmations and mirror work, which I first learned, talk about a full circle moment, from the late, great Louise Hay. One of my first internships when I was in college was at the network and MSNBC. And at the time, before they were a news network and they were trying to figure out what they were a whole talk show network. Because this is in the days of like, go Ricky, go Ricky. Y'all younger people don't know what I'm talking about, but y'all old heads know what I'm talking about. Go Ricky, right? It was a whole talk show era, talk show era and error, right? There are all these talk shows that were happening. And I worked for this talk show named Alive and Wellness. That was a positivity talk show all about everything that we're doing, personal development and being the best that you can. And Louise Hay was a guest on this show. And I learned as an intern, standing in the wings, mirror work from Louise Hay. And now here I am in the house of Hay talking to you about mirror work. And so, whew, oh my gosh. Excuse me, y'all. Yes, talking to you about mirror work. Full circle moment. Yes, the universe is amazing. The universe is absolutely amazing. So, mirror work. Mirror work is where you are chanting affirmations with love and feeling your feelings and feeling the energy of the affirmations while you are looking at yourself in the mirror. While you're looking at yourself in the mirror. And so when you are in the morning getting ready with whatever you do as your physical thing, you know, I love makeup. Maybe you're not a makeup person. Maybe you're just putting in your contact lenses. Maybe you're just whatever you do. When you are in the mirror, you can be just washing your face. This is a beautiful time to use affirmations because, you know, we're already talking about how elaborate this routine is. And I know that you have stuff going on. So the more things that we can overlap into your life and into what you already have going on, the better. So while you're washing your face, all right, while you're washing your face, thank you, Goddess Moselle. She says you trusted the journey. Yes, and the Goddess Louise is here. I totally feel her energy. That's why I started crying. I feel her energy so strongly. Thank you, Goddess Louise. Thank you. Thank you. Much love to Louise Hay. Much love to the late, great Dr. Wayne Dyer. I used to listen to Hay House Radio every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I had an alarm that was on my phone that would tell me when it was 4 o'clock and it was Dr. Wayne Dyer's show. So thank you to both of them for shepherding me on this journey. So when you're washing your face in the morning, right, or you're doing whatever's on your morning routine, put the love into the energy as you're washing your face. You can be saying, you know, I am so happy and so grateful that my skin is clear, my life is clear. I am loved. When you're in the shower, this is a beautiful time, you know, to do it. When you're soaping up your beautiful body, you know, when you're doing your hair, whatever you do, I'm so happy and so grateful that it feels good to be me. I love my body. I know the perfect things to eat at any given time. Money is attracted to me like a magnet. Love is attracted to me like a magnet. I'm a lender, not a borrower. I am a humanitarian. I am a giver. I love having the abundance to be able to change lives. It feels good to feel good. There is nothing more important than me being in alignment with my truth. Thank you so much to the divine for blessing me with this present moment. Thank you so much to the divine for waking me up today. It feels good to look into my own eyes with love and adoration. It feels good to touch my skin. Oh, I enjoy being me. It feels good to be me. I'm going to make courageous choices today. I'm willing to step into my power today. I'm willing to show up as my true self today. I'm willing to honor myself and my choices today. I'm willing to honor my purpose. May I be clear on my purpose. May the right people and right situations be attracted to me at this very moment. And so you're saying all of this and you're feeling this. You're feeling this, and you're energetically aligning yourself with this vibration, which is the vibration of truth, the vibration of love, the vibration of igniting the goddess within. Yes, I'm willing to honor and live my purpose today. Type that in the comments. I'm willing to honor and live my purpose today. And so these affirmations that you are speaking, these affirmative, positive statements that you are speaking into your life, speaking into, as you're looking lovingly into your own eyes, as you're putting on your lipstick, if you're a lipstick person, as you're putting on your jewelry, as if you're a jewelry person, as we do this work, you're inviting the goddess within to come without, right? As above, so below, as within, so without. You are encompassing yourself with love. Yes, 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 yes. You're coming into alignment with your truth and being able to make courageous choices, because the choices are the nudges from the divine, the goddess is always going to be nudging you this way or that way, right? The divine is going to say, hey, check this out, right? The same way that you manifested this conversation, the way that you found me, the way that you somehow said, all right, well, maybe you found me through my podcast. Maybe you said, what's this Goddess Temple podcast? Maybe you're in the Hay House mailing list. Maybe you found me through Instagram. Maybe you found me on Amazon and found my deck. Whatever way that you answered the nudge, that took courage. So being able to step into your courage, even, for example, for those of you who decide to continue the journey of the course and say, oh my gosh, 60% off, $149. Like, they made this a no-brainer offer, right? To come and continue this journey. That is a courageous choice, because we're in this world of 10,000 things telling us, all of the naysaying things, don't trust that, don't believe that, don't walk barefoot because that's weird, but you should walk in stilettos. And I love stilettos, but like the messages that we get, like, oh, don't trust anyone who's too happy, something's wrong with them. But someone who comes in with problems, you can relate to that. Right? No. We're choosing to live a yes life. That is what igniting the goddess within is about. Type into the comments, I am choosing to live a life of yes. I am choosing to live a yes life. I'm saying yes to myself. I'm saying yes to my abundance. I'm saying yes to my truth. I'm saying yes to my purpose. I'm saying yes to my purpose. I'm saying yes to my beliefs. I'm saying yes to standing my energetic ground, my spiritual ground. I'm saying yes to believing in myself. I'm saying yes to knowing that I am abundant. I'm saying yes to knowing that I'm a force of nature, and that nature will not steer me wrong because I'm a force of nature. Type that in the comments. Force of nature will never steer you wrong, because you are a force of nature. You are a reflection of the goddess. You are the goddess herself. You are a force of nature. And so all of our beautiful women who are here, and enlightened men, I see you. I'm glad that you are all here. You are a force of nature. You are a force of abundance. You are a creative, manifesting superpower. Yes, a creative, manifesting superpower. And that's why you've been manifesting so many magical things this week, as we just started this journey to ignite the goddess within. Yes, as you just started this journey, we're just getting started. This is just the tip, y'all. You guys have this effect on me. This is just the beginning. We are tapping into everything that we came here to do. There is something magnificent that you came here to do. And that includes everything from the way that you are with your family, to the way that you are with the people who you work with, to the way that you are with your friends, and the way that we are as a circle. When you don't show up for you, there is a you-sized hole in the universe. Think about that. Think about that. There is a you-sized hole in the universe for all of you who've been so active in our Facebook group. Without you being there, without you putting your voice there, even if it was one comment you left on someone else's thing, there would be a you-sized hole in that Facebook group. For those of you who are right now are feeling in alignment with taking the journey of Ignite the Goddess Within and doing this course with me for 60% off, $149, and plus there's a payment plan. You can start for, I think it's 50 whatever dollars. For those of you who are feeling like, okay, this is my journey, but what do I do? I don't know what to do. If you don't show up, there's a you-sized hole there. We need you. We want you. You are here not by accident. Not by accident. Not by accident. Yes, someone said I am in. Are you? Someone said I'm all in. Someone said, Goddess Selena said, I need a course with you. Ignite the Goddess Within. Ignite. Let's ignite the Goddess Within. 60% off, $149. Like that. That's amazing. Like that is incredible. Yes, someone said all in. I'm here on purpose. Someone said I'm ready. I'm not here by accident. We're not here by accident. We're not here by accident. And this is, like I said, just the beginning, just the tip. Goddess Louise, great ancestors, Goddess Louise and Dr. Dyer. Don't listen to that part. We are here and we're going to do this, and we are changing the world together. We are changing the world together. Like just a little bit, whatever that little bit is, little bit of contribution that we each came to make. This is how we shift things. This is how we change the world. When we are, for my sociology heads, I was a sociology major, I'm a sociologist by trade. If, with Maslow's hierarchy of needs that started with this, basically just says that when we want to be an actualized person, when you're worried about food, clothing, shelter, like your basic needs, we can't access this higher work that we're doing. So this means that your abundance matters, because without you being an abundant force of nature, without you being who you really are, again, there's a you-sized hole, whether it is in your family, your friend group, whatever it is. You've been shrinking and hiding and playing small for far too long and waiting for everyone else's opinion to weigh in for far too long. And I know this because I see you, and I know you because I am you. I know you because I am you. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Your abundance matters. Someone says, I'm ready for us to meet up in person. Yes. The next retreat, like I said, will be maybe in New York or Sedona, maybe around March. I'm thinking, let's do that. But let's do this now. Let's ignite the Goddess Within. Let's ignite the Goddess Within. Let's consider this a precursor, a foundation, so that when we come together, we go, ooh, even higher, even higher, even higher. Someone says Barbados. Yes, my family roots come from Barbados to Guyana, so I feel you on that. Okay, so I promised you some readings, and I'm looking at this clock going. So let's do some readings together. Someone said, what do you get in the course? So we work with 7 goddesses, and there are 7 rituals. Ritual is the way that we have relationship with the divine. There are 7 guided meditations, and there are 2 live coaching sessions, plus we work together on you creating your Goddess Soul book. All right, so there were in the group this morning, okay, so I'm looking at people who are saying me. Okay, all right, I'm looking at everyone who's saying me. Let me just look in the Facebook group. There were 3 people who commented on why they wanted a reading. So I'm going to look here and then look there. If they're here, I will read with them. If not, I will choose someone here. So there was Lara Clifton. If I say your name, raise your hand. Actually, yes, I will choose someone from here. I will definitely choose someone from here. So Lara Clifton, if you are present, raise your hand, and Curtis will let you into the room. Hi, Curtis. Curtis is amazing.
Hey,
Can
Abby,
I tell you, Curtis came from LA to New York to shoot to film me for some parts of this course with you, and it was so incredible for him to be there. Hi, Curtis. Thank
That
you
was a
so
great
much
time.
for
Hi, Abiola.
helping me
It's good to
create
see
this
you.
with- Hi, Curtis.
Hi,
All
everybody.
right, so Lara Clifton, if you're here, raise your hand. Kimberly Coleman, if you're here, raise your hand. Lara Clifton said she would love a reading. She says that there are elements that are blocking abundance in her whole family, and she would like to be able to heal past mistakes and assist them with clearing them. So, Lara Clifton, are you here? Kimberly Coleman says she would love a reading because she feels like she's at a crossroads. She just turned 50 and feels like she hasn't accomplished anything. She feels like it's too late. I would like understanding and clarity as to which direction I should take. Thank you. Okay, type into the comments. You are not too old. And it is not too late. No, let's make it I. Affirmations always begin with I. I am not too old and it is not too late. I am not too old and it is not too late. I am not too old and it is not too late. So Kimberly Coleman, are you here? Raise your hand.
She is here.
There's 17 people who says raise their hands. I don't know if there are 17 Lara Cliftons and 17 Kimberly Colemans. Don't raise your hand if you're wanting a reading here from the group yet, if you're not one of these people.
I unmuted
just
Kimberly
so Curtis
Coleman.
can find either of these people. They're here. The third person is Sabrina Sanders. Sabrina Sanders says, I want to make sure that I want to make sure I'm on the right path in my relationship. It feels so right. I've never felt this way. I've never blushed, smiled, been pampered. Yes to being pampered. Had what I needed without asking. I want to move forward and not have my heart broken. I work with Lakshmi often, in addition to other goddesses, as well as my ancestors. And she waited 4 years. Not sure what she waited 4 years for. Maybe it's the relationship. Okay, so Sabrina Sanders. So are any of these goddesses here? And if not, now in interest of time.
I am Kimberly. I'm Kimberly.
All right, just type me in if you're wanting a reading. And I will choose someone here okay. Oh, yay, Kimberly is here. Kimberly is here. Okay, yay. Okay, so Kimberly, let's begin with Goddess Kimberly Coleman. Yay. Let me look at your letter again. Okay, good. Goddess Kimberly is the one who said that she feels like she's at a crossroads. She just turned 50. Happy birthday, Goddess. And feels like she hasn't accomplished anything. And she feels like it is too late. It is not too late, Goddess. You are not too old. It is not too late. This morning, I woke up at my parents' house and with my daughter, and my mom was watching I don't know who is it Ryan and Kelly and Ryan and Kelly, and they said that there was a study that says that in 10 years 90 will be the new 40. 90 will be the new 40. So I think that means you probably haven't even been born yet, Goddess Kimberly. Okay, so don't even we're not even gonna go there. 90 will be the new 40. So 50, you're a baby. You're just getting started. Type that in the comments. I'm just getting started. Whew. Okay, so what does Goddess Kimberly need to know about this new chapter in her life? Okay. Okay, Goddess Kimberly. So the goddesses are showing up for you in a big way. Big way. Big surprise, probably not, that the main thing that is holding you back at this moment is your own resistance, your own self, holding yourself outside of the stream of what you are worthy and deserving of. There is a creative venture that you are meant to do. And again, creativity could mean writing a book. It could mean designing your house. It could mean designing someone else's house. It could mean all sorts of things. But there is something creative that you are meant to do that fear is blocking you from. You have recently been going through a lot of emotional storms. So your energy has been going like this, where it's like, one day things feel like they're at a high, like, okay, yay, I can do this. Like you feel like you keep psyching yourself up. And then there's a letdown, like there's this roller coaster energy of like going back and forth, the energy of dealing with storms, riding the storm out, up and down, this up and down energy. And so what I'm going to encourage you to do is center yourself, do a lot of grounding work. If you can get somewhere where you can walk barefoot on the earth, that is what you are needing to do, and to begin to do something creative. It doesn't need to be the thing, because whatever, like, for example, I'm just going to say, what if you're a singer, right? If you are a singer, then it may feel very daunting to put yourself in the space of where now you're going to go and go and sing, I don't know, at open mics or whatever it is that singers do. So that may be a daunting step for you. However, you putting yourself in the space creatively of doing something that doesn't matter as much to you is a great way of moving your creativity forward. A wonderful way of moving your creativity forward. So a prescription is to get some coloring books. Okay, get some coloring books. Go to Amazon or wherever I don't want to promote Amazon, but whatever your retailer is. I don't know if Hay House has them, but just go to hayhouse.com, type in coloring books. If they don't have any, I'll make some soon. Get some coloring books and some crayons, and just start to create, tapping into your creative energy, that womb force energy, that divine goddess energy, that yoni-fied energy. Type yoni into the comments. Let's wake it up, right? Let's wake up that yoni energy, that creative energy, and be able to call forward you stepping into whatever it is that you need to do. The next thing that I want you to do is to make a bold, brazen, courageous choice. There's something that you've been teetering on the sidelines with, something that you've been, just kind of waiting for everyone else to weigh in on, or waiting for it to get easy, or waiting for, I'll catch it next time. There's no I catch it next time energy. Okay. This is now. The moment is always now. What time is it? It's now. So you won't catch it later. Catch it now. Step into your creative power and begin to move forward. Okay, goddess? And you can let me know in the Facebook group what your thoughts are on that. Okay, thank you, goddess Kimberly. Deep bow to you, my beautiful sister. Okay, so do we have either of the other goddesses from the Facebook group? Let me see. I'm looking to see. All right, there is, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to choose, let's see, there's a goddess Aisha, whose name is spelled like Eiyasha or something like that, something close to that, if that is you. And then there's someone else said that their birthday is the 29th of this month. My birthday is July 29th. So whoever's birthday is the 29th, let's have those two people be our other two people. Okay, so goddess Aisha with an E.
Yes,
and
goddess,
also,
I'm
yes, here you are. Hello,
Oh my
goddess
gosh, I
Aisha.
am so
All
happy
right,
I'm
so let's
talking to
clear
Abiola
the
Ace.
deck. Shuffle. Okay, goddess Aisha. So glad that you are here today. Okay, goddess Aisha. Got some stuff going on, my beautiful sister goddess. All right, here we go. Okay. So goddess Aisha, deep bow to you, my beautiful sister. I'm so glad that you are here. The beautiful thing is that this circle for you is exactly where you need it to be. And so I'm going to share with you some things that are going on. It's going to feel a little bit rocky, but there's beautiful light that is at the end of the tunnel. And so for you, I know that there have been some challenges around you feeling safe, feeling comfortable in some aspect of your life. It could be your relationship life, it could be your financial life, but you have been feeling very unsafe and uncertain and unsteady for a while. Okay. You grounding yourself, we talked before about grounding. You grounding yourself is a key for you, and you grounding yourself on a daily basis. You getting in touch with, there's earth goddess energy that could be really helpful for you. There's an oracle deck named the Earthcraft Oracle from Hay House. I would recommend getting that. Start to work with earth energy, grounding yourself. If you can get to a garden, have your hands in the earth, you grounding yourself, because you've very much just been in that energy of the unsteady, that energy, that shaky energy, which is not in alignment with you. And that's why it feels so yucky, because it's not your truth. And you know that, like, you could teach this, webinar yourself. You know how powerful you are. You have the best advice for other people. You have the best advice for others. And this is true for I'm feeling it resonate. If you feel what I'm speaking to the goddess who I'm talking to, if you feel it and it's resonating with you, who are in the audience, and then it's for you as well. So you have the very best advice for other people. Everyone wants to come to you and tell you their stuff because you have guidance, you have intuition, you have these gifts. I'm going to invite you to now apply them to yourself, because there is someone who is in your energy. There is the energy of betrayal that is around you. So there's someone who is around you who does not deserve at this moment the pleasure of your company. Okay? Real talk. There is someone around you who does not deserve the pleasure of your company. And you are a loyal person. You are a giver. You are a good friend when you choose to allow people in. I know it's challenging at times, but you are loyal, as they say, to a fault. And giving folks chances to be able to nip and rip at you is not healing for them or for you. Okay? And it's not the best use of your magic. It's not your highest and best good. All right? Aunt Nancy showed up, also known as Anansi. Okay? Betrayal energy down. Okay? And the fact that she showed up side by side with this queen who represents your intuition and your guidance and your third eye means that you know better. You see it for what it is. So even though we're using the word betrayal, which usually happens behind your back, you see it. You have clear sight and clear vision. But I need you now to trust your guidance. Type into the comments, I trust my guidance. I need you now to trust your guidance. I dare to trust my guidance. Okay? Trust your guidance and trust yourself. Trust your beautiful heart. Like, you are such a beautiful person. I can feel the energy of your love. Like, you are just this magnificent, beautiful ball of light when you allow yourself to be. And there is so much wonderful, there's so much majesty that is in this moment and ahead for you. What? You've turned on the magnetic switch for your good juju. Somebody type good juju in the comments. You've turned on the magnetic switch for your desire to meet your good juju. And I don't know if you got Goddess Ngame when you took the quiz, or which goddess if you did the quiz, but Goddess Ngame showed up for you. She represents desire. She is a moon goddess. If you do any kind of moon work, this is a good time to do that. She's a moon goddess. Goddess Ngame showed up for you to say, yes, my daughter, your desires Your desires are you're worthy and deserving of your desires coming in to fruition. Okay, you are worthy and deserving of your desires coming into fruition. And so this next moment that you are stepping into is some good stuff. Good stuff for you. Like, this is a great moment, but you just got to let go of the dead weight. Okay. Let go of those who are no longer in alignment. Let go of those who don't have your highest and best interests at heart, because you are beautiful and you deserve to shine. You deserve to thrive. You deserve all good things. And I'm so glad that there's not a you-sized hole in this circle and that you showed up with us today. Okay, let me know in the Facebook group what your thoughts are. Okay, all right, so our next goddess, so did the goddess who, my 29th goddess, show up? Did you raise your hand? Hello, Goddess Krista. Glad you're here. You share a birthday also with one of my cousins. So let's just shuffle the deck, and then we clear it. We'll use sound to clear. And the instrument that I'm clearing it with today is a shak shak from Guyana, actually. Oh, and you got the goddesses leaping out for you already. So I'm gonna just put this here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Goddess Krista. Okay, so this is a really interesting reading for you. And basically, it's a very interesting thing, because this reading is all around relationships. And so there has been some neglect in your life when it comes to your own heart and healing your heart and taking care of your heart and being a loving steward of your heart. And you have felt a lot of the energy of scarcity when it comes to the energy of love, the energy of abundance. And maybe that's why you're here with us and wanting to ignite the goddess within. And for you at this moment, you daring to be vulnerable is the biggest message that you are getting. The biggest message that you are getting. We have Goddess Mami Wata, who showed up upside down in this deck. Upside down cards mean emphasis. Okay, so you daring to be vulnerable. Goddess Rosemary says she has to go. See you, Goddess Rosemary. Come join us. Ignite the goddess within. Ignite the goddess within, Goddess Rosemary. You daring to be vulnerable, daring to be open is what is going to help you to step into your truth and manifest the love in a greater way with either your current partner or someone else, okay? The goddess Ketesh showed up. So there's also the energy of love and lust, and you daring to step into your yoni-fied energy, okay? So we're gonna have to leave it there. But I look forward to seeing you all to ignite the goddess within, if it is in alignment with you. And we will join together for this next chapter of abundance together. Let's ignite the goddess within. It's 60% off, $149 with a payment plan. You can start for $50, whatever it is, if it's in alignment with you. Trust your heart. Put your hands over your heart and know. Be still and know. Or put your hands over your yoni and know. Okay, ask the goddesses, is this my journey? Which if you're still here, I would say that the goddesses are saying yes. Love you like cooked food, goddesses. Saubona. And that means we see you. See you in the course. Ignite the goddesses within.